I moved around so much, at the time it seemed like a disadvantage because I always had to adapt to different people. And when you learn how to adapt with different people, as you get older, become an adult, you know how to deal with different personalities. So that actually helped me, but at the time I couldn't see it. Don't you know sometimes when you're in it, you can't see it? That's why you need a mentor. Because your mentor can see what you can't because you're in it. But sometimes we get blind and we think we know everything and we don't know nothing. You feel me?
I feel you.
So, as I'm going through this, I didn't know that the lesson was in it. I didn't know the lesson was in it. I couldn't see it later. And as I'm going through my life, I'm going through ups and downs just like everybody. We go through ups and downs. That's just life. The faster you can know that that's what you're going to do, the better off you'll be. We're going to go through ups and downs. Well, I'm not going to give you my whole life story, but let's fast forward until I became an adult. I ran across a mentor. I was in Los Angeles, California at the time. And they taught me the principles of be, do, and have. And when I tell you this mentor was wealthy, let me explain the type of wealth I'm talking about. I'm talking about the kind of wealth where, first of all, I'm just going to say 2 words. Well, I guess 1 or 2. Newport Beach. Was that 3? I don't know. Right? So we go to his home. The doors are like 20 feet tall, okay? And at this point, he told me about a concept called act as if. Act as if you already had it, okay? And we're going to talk a little more about that later, but he said act as if. So I knew when I pulled up to the house, first of all, he wasn't driving, I wasn't driving. He had a driver, and it wasn't Uber, okay? So we pull up. They opened the doors for us. I'm walking behind him. But in my mind, this was my home. That was my home. That 20 foot, that was my home. So I got myself together, guys. I had my little briefcase bag because I always used to carry it around. It's a maroon leather briefcase. Whoever used to work with me in the car rental industry, they know that brown maroon leather briefcase I used to carry around. But they didn't know the meaning behind that briefcase. That briefcase has seen the most wealthiest people that some of us ever seen. Okay? So I got my briefcase, and I said, all right, this is my home. So I started walking, chest out, head up. Right? This is my home.
You better manifest it. Okay.
Guys, I walked in the door, and the staircase was amazing. Y'all ever see the staircase when you can see through the house and then the staircase come up like this? I came in, I had to keep my composure. When I walked in, it was a servant right here with a tray with hot towels on it. Okay, it is kind of warm outside. Now, normally, I wouldn't have taken that because my confidence was low. But since I had been mentored, I took one of those hot towels, right, to wipe my hands and to wipe the sweat that was on my face. And then we proceeded out to the French double doors. And once you walked out onto that balcony, all I seen was ocean. I was in love. I was in love with the fact that I understood what my mentor had been telling me, that I can be, do, and have. He wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth.